Hello children, today we are going to learn Geography Lesson 3, Our Changing Earth. Do you know our Earth too has a face as humans have? Look at these two pictures. Can you tell me some parts of the face of the Earth? Yes, Earth face has mountain, rivers, waterfall, floodplains, hill, lake, volcano, etc. And human face, as you all know, it has ears, nose, eyes. Now, why am I showing this human face and the earth face? Do you know that the human face keeps changing? Yes, of course it changes. If you see your childhood photograph and check your photograph now, or if you take your parents' childhood photograph and their now recent photograph, you will see the vast difference, how they have changed. You'll find some wrinkles, pimples. Now there are some cuts, bruises also. These cuts and bruises are the external factors, whereas pimples and wrinkles are internal factors of the changes. Now, as the human face changes, does the face of the earth also changes? And if yes, how? Let us learn how our earth keeps changing. It is changing continuously. Before going Before that, let us learn about the lithospheric plates. What are these lithospheric plates? These plates are nothing but the land that you stand, or you see in the whole India or the whole continent that you see, that whole one is a lithospheric plate we are standing on, and which keeps changing. Here we go. The lithosphere is a solid crust made up of large number of plates. These plates are called lithospheric plates. They are, divided. Though we see the land in a continuous form, but inside, below that, there are cracks, and they are in small or big plates, in the form of plates, and they do not have proper shape also. And one more thing, they keep moving just few millimeters each year. Their movement is because of the movement of molten magma inside the earth, as we have learnt in chapter 2, that inside our earth, the second layer is of the mantle, where you find the molten magma, and which moves in circular manner, because of which the earth also, the lithospheric plates also keep moving. Now, here are some features. These, as I told you, some of them, the lithospheric plates, some are very big, some are very small in size. They are rigid, they are irregularly shaped, and they are like slabs, and they carry the continent as well as the ocean floor. Now, the movement of these lithospheric plates is responsible for the changes on the surface of the earth. The earth movements are divided on the basis of the forces that cause them. Now, what are these forces? Let us learn. The earth changes constantly. The rivers, lakes, islands, mountains come and go all the time. But it changes so slowly that we hardly notice anything. It takes really time. When you look around, there are some things keep changing continuously. If you're very observant, you will surely notice these changes. The forces that move and change landforms could be inside the earth, that is endogenic, or on the outside, that is exogenic forces. Let us learn about these. Endogenic force, which I have already told you, endo means inside, genic means origin. So these all are inside, the forces that are inside the earth. And these are further divided into sudden forces. Now, what are sudden forces? Like earthquake, all of a sudden it occurs, volcanic eruption, as well as landslides. And some are diastrophic force. Diastrophic force means the forces that takes place very slowly, which we hardly able to notice, like building of a mountain. We don't know how the mountain has been built. It takes years and years together to form a mountain. Now, exogenic forces or exogenic force. Exogenic force is due to erosional and depositional. Now see how this erosion and deposition takes place. When it rains heavily, what happens? The land, the soil from a particular place is being carried out. If it's raining heavily, if you see with the water, the soil is being uh, carried with the water, and it's at some distance it is being deposited. So carrying of the soil from one place, it is erosion, and gets depositing in the other place is depositional. Now, how this occurs? This occurs due to river as well as wind, the strong wind that blows, even the sea waves and glaciers. So, we'll see about the Earth movement. First, we'll learn about endogenic force, how these earthquake volcanoes takes place, and then we'll go learn about exogenic force in our next video. I hope you have got it. What are lithospheric plates, how the earth movement takes place, and what are the two forces that makes our earth, or that is the reason why our earth keeps changing.